So Derby end with 5-0 against Bristol City on the last day.
That's right.
And you were champions, and worthy champions as well, weren't you?
Oh, yeah. But as I say, 36 games when I came, and we lost 2. So, I mean, it just wanted a little bit of a lift, and we got it, and off we went, and it was great.
There wasn't a squad, there were probably a dozen, 13, maybe 14 players, and you played the majority of the season. And actually, in the end, won the second division comfortably.
Yeah, I think was it by 9 points? I'm not quite sure.
I think it was something like 10 straight wins at the end of the season.
Wow. All I know is that, you know, initially when I moved into that midfield position, I replaced somebody called Jimmy Walker that was playing there, and Jimmy and I remained really good friends. You'd think there'd be a real competitive edge about us, and when we trained on that, but you know, we were just, you know, really good friends, Jimmy and I, and both gave each other, you know, tremendous amount of respect, you know, but you wanted to play in the side, and the side, as you said, you know, with people like Willie Carlin, Dave Mackay. I mean, you know, this guy's almost bigger than football. You know, this guy can beat you at anything. You know, whether it's dominoes, darts, five-a-side football, head tennis.
It was competitive at everything, wasn't it?
But he just had winner written all the way through it.
And the final day against Bristol City, you won 5-0, and you got a hat-trick.
Yeah, I mean, I was very lucky in the fact that with Willie, I think Willie and probably John McGovern were the other people, and they were happy foraging and tackling, and I had a lot of freedom, really, for somebody who'd also played up front for a while with Eddie Thomas and Ian Buxton. So I was happy going into the penalty area.
They couldn't have given me any more, or given the club any more than they have so far this season. They've sweated blood for Derby County, and they deserve everything they're getting.
I can remember playing in the first game at Blackburn, and we'd been in the hotel, and we had a team meeting, and everything Brian Clough said, I just thought everything he says is right, you know. So first game of the season, my second game, we're in the hotel in Blackburn, and Brian Clough said, I've looked around this room and we can win the second division championship. And I thought, oh, that's brilliant. We're going to win the second division.
And it was absolutely spot on.
That's how good he was, yeah.
I think all those years ago, to be honest with you, we were frightened of touching the cup, even though we loved it. But this was the start of a marvellous time, really, when we, you know, 4 or 5 of us went from winning the division easily in '69. We went to the '72 championship in the big league and the '75 championship in the big league, which was a remarkable time for 4 or 5 of us who happened to stay with the team. So this was the beginning.